Hey everyone, Jake here. I just wanted to catch up with you and talk to y'all real quick, give a quick video lesson um, about operating a motor grader. Now, there are different types of motor graders that you could run and operate. You have Komatsu, John Deere, um, New Holland. I've seen those, and of course, Cat, LeBaire, I believe. But this one we're going to be talking about is the Cat. The Cat motor graders going from about 2011, 2010 and up. I don't have I don't have anything to show you on how to run a motor grader with the 9 levers, but it's pretty kind of simple to kind of do. So yeah, so we'll just kind of get into it. I'm going to cut this up, make this into a video so that way you don't get lost, um, and you kind of know what to do. So here's what we'll do. So when you start off on a cat motor grader, they have what they call stick steer. And the stick steer, I don't know if I can zoom out. I can't. So the stick steer is basically a two joystick system. Basically, your left joystick is going to be your steering, and your right joystick is going to be your blade control. Now, on your left stick, you can still control the blade a little bit, but for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to do all of them. Turn this off. So today we're going to be talking about a cat motor grader. Anything above 2010, what have you. Um, so this is how it is. I'm going to be showing what it's like on a Cat 24, which if you know about equipment and things like that, the 24 is the biggest grader that Caterpillar makes. Um, they don't call them 24Hs or 24Ms anymore. There's no such thing as the M or H nomenclature. It's just 24. Uh, if you see a 16M or M2 or M3, that's the stick steer system. But if you see H's and lower, those are the 9 levers. Now you can, on the newer cat graders, you can get a custom order of the 9 levers on the new cat systems, which is good for small graders like 140s, 120s, things like that. So basically what we have here, I'm going to go ahead and spin it around. So what we have here, this is your cab view. I have a video on this if you want to see it. So this is your pretty much the simple system. So now, let me get this kind of set up here. Get the blade all set up. So now, what we have here kind of sucks to see because of the grating right there. Kind of a pain in the butt. But you can kind of feel it when you get cutting. As you can see, I'm just about done with my work today. Looks really good, I think. Flat enough. It's pretty dusty, so I don't really want to spend too much time. So today we're going to talk about real quick the controls. And if you have any questions while I'm here, I'm only going to be here for a little bit. So you have your display panel. All the newer machines come with the display. This is for your cameras. This is your left, and that one's on your right, of course, so you can see your front if they're working properly. This one kind of is working a little bit. This one's pretty dirty. It's been raining here. And then in this one, they have a Cat K system. Not entirely sure why they have it, but they do have it. So as you can see, I'm high because I didn't set the case to where we have 4750. Then I can change my design offset. Put files here, change design offset. Okay, you can't change it. So it's stuck at it. But on a dozer, a lot of the dozers have CAT grade systems on there. However, the difference between this grader and the other graders is that there is no impeller clutch, right? So you just have your throttle and your brake. That's pretty much it. The difference is on this, you have your gauge or you have your cluster here. You got your lights on. You can automatically set your diff. I'll show you where that button is here shortly. This one, you could set to where if you want to turn, so your machine articulates with it. Some people like it, some people don't. It's up to you. Then you have your throttle lock and your transmission lock. So we're going over here to the left stick. This is your steering. You can see the tires back over there are turning. So basically, when you're turning, this is for your tire lean. Lean left, lean right. Your transmission up and down, and your return to center when you are. Neutral and reverse is right here. Blade, and that's it on this stick. Now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes. This one does all your blade functions, most of them. It does your pitch. If I want to pitch it forward, I roll it forward. If I want to pitch it back, I roll it backwards. Now, if I want to side shift my A-frame here on my drawbar, I can turn it left and whatnot. Now you have a little yellow button right here. That's for your throttle lock. So you're going to be going on, blah, 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 blah. You're pushing a fat windrow or whatnot. You throw on the throttle lock. Now I'm going to hit the yellow button again. Turns it off. You don't want to keep the throttle lock on while you're articulating because it locks the tandems, right? And the tandems are pretty much a chain system. You don't want to do that because it ends up messing up the chains. Right here, this trigger right here, that's your throttle. So if I set right here and then I set this, you'll see the throttle come on when I press the button. See? Press it again, comes on. And then you can turn it off with a brake. So, see, and then you can lift up, down. It's not too bad. I like to kind of hold it like this as I do it. But yes, parking brake and your hydraulic lock. That's pretty much the gist of it. You got a nice little backup camera right there. And you got some pretty good view. You can see pretty much straight down to your boat. Be a quick little thing here. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it.